Hi, everybody. It's Motivational Monday, so I thought I would pop in and just chat with everyone for a little bit. I know I popped in on Friday with a few tips about dealing with the weekend and dealing with your temptations, and I hope the weekend went well. I know weekends are so hard. It was hard for me. There was a couple little things that happened this weekend that I kind of said to myself, man, I wish I could just have this or that, but I kind of stayed focused, stayed on my goals. I did have a treat. I brought my Skinny Pop to the movie theater like I said I was. So it wasn't that I wasn't letting myself have a couple treats during the weekend, during these couple days, but I really did stay on track. And you know what? I feel so good today. How many of you feel just so good that you stuck to your plan and now it's Monday morning and now we're ready to take on another week number 2. So today I kind of wanted to talk to you about your plan. And your plan is so important. It is so important to set out on Monday morning and have a plan on how you're going to tackle the week. How are you going to handle your busy week? Most of us are working moms, working dads. We have children, we have sports, we have so many things, just life. Life is crazy. So to add this whole fitness element on top of it, I get it. It's like another job some days. Sometimes I feel like that. Lots of people say to me, oh, you just make it look so easy and you get it all in. And, I'm not less busy than all of you. I have a business, I have a 3-year-old, I have a husband, I have a house, actually two businesses. So, we're not here to argue who's busy or not, but we want to talk about how to fit all this stuff in our lives and how to make a plan. And really that's what makes it the easiest, is if you set out on Monday morning with a plan of what you're going to eat. You've got your groceries on Sunday and you've maybe done a little bit of meal planning or, prepping, you've prepped a little bit of food. It just makes everything so much easier during the week. So a couple tips that I sort of have become habit in my life is on Monday morning, I figure out on my calendar, and I do it. I'm still a pen and paper girl, but everyone has a phone, so you can plug it into your phone. I figure out when I'm going to be able to work out every day, because you have to fit that in, guys. You have to fit that in. You have to make that a priority in your life. You all have 30 extra minutes. I'm sorry, if I have 30 extra minutes, so do you. You've got to do it. Get up early or stay up late. We all work during the day, so I know that that's not possible to bring out a workout at 2:00 in the afternoon, but getting up a half an hour early, once you get into that habit, it is not that hard. I just automatically wake up. Now, granted, I am a morning person, so that seems easy for me. I can't do it at night. My husband, however, he's like tucking me into bed. Just kidding. But I'm turning out my light at 10:30 sometimes, and he's going downstairs and getting his 30 minutes in. Get it done. You are going to feel so much better. Think about how you feel after it's done. Yes, winded. Oh, I can't believe I got through that, especially if you're just starting out, especially if you haven't worked out in years. Yeah, it's not going to be a party. It's not going to be that much fun, but your body, you are going to feel so much better and so much stronger after a couple weeks. So plan when you're going to be able to fit that in. And maybe it's not the same every day. Maybe a couple days a week it's in the morning, and maybe on Sunday you'll be able to do it at 10 o'clock because you don't have anything going on. But plan that out. The next, which obviously we all know is so important, is your nutrition. If you're not paying attention to your nutrition and your portion sizes, exercising, yes, it's great for your heart and we should just do that every day no matter what. But if your goal truly is to lose some weight and to have a bit of a transformation here, you need to have your nutrition on track, big time. That is what is going to get you to your goals. And I find the more I plan my nutrition, the better my results are at the end of the week. And sometimes that means that I need to sit down with my pen and paper, with my week in front of me, and figure out what's going on with my family, and figure out what our meals are going to be and how that is going to fit into my daily goals. And then I'm going to backtrack and figure out my snacks and figure out my lunch. What has been easiest for me is to be sort of a boring eater, and I'm okay with that. My breakfast, snack, and lunches are always the same. They might vary. My work days are always the same because it has to be easy. I work in an environment that I've got like 5 minutes while a color's sitting on or while I'm waiting for my next client, and it has to be something that I can just eat quickly, standing up lots of times. Lots of times I have 4 minutes to shovel in some food. So I find if I just stay with the same stuff, I found some things that I like, it's so much easier. I am home on Monday and on Wednesday and on Sunday. So those nights, I make a nice dinner. I make something different. That's when, if you see me post a recipe for supper, something that I've made, that's when I have a little more time and I can play around and I can make something special. So that, and I don't mean special that it takes a lot of time, but something out of my norm, something different. So I've fit that into my day to make it work, and then I've backtracked with my snacks. If you're using the 21-day fix, this is so easy. You have a laid out plan of the foods you can eat and how much you can eat of them. It couldn't be easier. Head on to Pinterest, take my recipe suggestions. I've posted some grocery lists, all that kind of stuff. Use those tools and set out your week so you know what to do. I always suggest prepping some food and having it in your fridge. I always have ground turkey and chicken breasts frozen, portioned out in my freezer. I always have vegetables chopped up, ready to go. And I always, always, always have hard-boiled eggs in my fridge. That is the easiest snack. You don't have to eat the whole egg. If you are hungry, you will be surprised what a few egg whites do. Do I love eating egg whites? No. Would I rather eat a chocolate bar? Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? Chocolate bar is not going to get me to my goals. But sometimes when I'm feeling really, really hungry, a little bit of extra protein will get you over that hump. So grab one, pop it, eat it. It's not that gross. Or something else, or almonds, or something, but don't plan in your head what you could use in those times that you're just so hungry. And normally it's a mental thing. Normally chug some water and you'll be just fine. But sometimes I get it. I just need food. I just need it. I know for myself, I'm a crunch person. I really like to chew. I like to chew my food. I like to eat it every meal. That's why Shakeology is it's actually a real stretch for me. I love it. I won't not have it every day. I love the taste of it, all of that stuff. But I really, lots of times would prefer to eat something. So I tend to mix my Shakeology with water so I can have something to eat along with it instead of using my calories with a banana in my shake or the almond milk in my shake, because I really like to crunch. I know that about myself. So something I make every week is kale chips. I invested in a cheap $60 dehydrator. I found that dehydrating them was better than cooking them in the oven, but lots of people cook them in the oven and love them that way. So they give me that crunch. They don't taste like Lay's potato chips, but they give me that feeling and that satisfaction. So there's something else that I've planned. I know that about myself, and I know there's going to be days that I just need something to crunch, and I don't want to open up that chip bag in the cupboard, and I don't want to open up that box of Triscuits. I want to stick to my plan and stick to my goals. So that I can't stress enough the importance of planning your week. Take a little bit of time today and just figure out how you're going to handle this week and get to your goals. Week number 1, we always are so pumped up and we're so excited about everything that week number 1 seems pretty good. Sometimes week number 2, I get people falling off a little bit. So don't do that. You've worked so hard already, and you're getting closer and closer to your goals every single day. So just plan and know that you're doing so well, and just keep going. Just keep going. Don't let that mental thing get ahead of you. You're all going to get to your goals. I know it. You're such a great group. You're active on the boards and you're all doing so well. So I know you're going to get there. Today's Monday. We've got a full week ahead of us of lots of fun. What I would like today for an extra little bonus. So this is going to be worth 5 points. I want everyone today to post about a temptation that they overcame this weekend and how you did it. So whoever can post something like that, just a little tip that they used to get through a temptation this weekend, they're going to be awarded a prize. So basically, if you post about this today and then add it to your points in the file section. So make sure all your points are up to date. Whoever has the most points tomorrow morning, I will be messaging you for your address and I'm going to send you a little prize. Okay, so make sure you do this one and make sure your points are updated, because it's going to be the person with the most points thus far. So today, do your normal daily challenge plus this extra challenge. And this extra challenge is worth 5 points. And whoever has the most points tomorrow morning, I'll message and send a prize to. Who knows what it might be? Okay, guys, we're going to have a great week. Have a good one. See you later.